Chapter 220, Arranging the Duel. This chapter is updated by novels.pl. Since they disregarded Zhang Yuochen's feelings, he had no intention of continuing to exchange sly insinuations with them. He would tear into them with blunt, honest words. Zhang Yuochen stared at the disciple of the Yantai suzerain, the smile on his face belying the cold look in his eyes. "You're nothing but an outsider," he said. "You have no business prying into our internal affairs." The disciple of the Yantai suzerain was at a loss for words. "Don't take it personally, ninth brother," Zhang Tangai said. "Huang Li just wanted to address the differences between you both. As the eldest brother on the Western campus, you should be more gracious towards your fellow elder." The disciple named Huang Li snorted in a cold tone. "I've heard much about the ninth prince's talent," he said. "With his extraordinary swordsmanship, he's earned the right to be cold and arrogant. I visited this palace as a disciple of the Yantai suzerain to offer heartfelt words of counsel, only for the ninth prince to give me a tongue lashing. I cannot swallow this humiliation, and I refuse to let others think that the Yantai suzerain fears the school of the martial market. For these reasons, I now formally challenge the ninth prince." Zhang Tangai glanced at Huang Li with satisfaction. Huang Li had said exactly what he wanted to hear. Now then, how would Zhang Yuochen react? The moment Zhang Yuochen agreed to duel Huang Li, he would be checkmated. If Zhang Yuochen won the duel, everyone would gossip about his intolerance. He would be the man who vented his anger on a palace guest who only wished to offer him well-intentioned advice concerning Commandery Princess Yanjun. If he lost, everyone would call the so-called eldest brother of the Western campus a paper tiger, a weakling whose bark was bigger than his bite. Either way, Zhang Tangai's victory was guaranteed. He could ruthlessly crush and humiliate Zhang Yuochen in a single blow, while also using this as an opportunity to verify his suspicions about the ninth prince. You could call this wonderful scheme an act of killing two birds with one stone. Naturally, Zhang Yuochen knew all about Huang Li's intentions. How about it? Does the so-called eldest brother of the Western campus dare to accept my challenge? Noting Zhang Yuochen's silence, Huang Li continued to provoke him. "I expected the fifth prince to be at a loss for words, but I never thought the royal ninth prince would be such a coward," he said with a smile. "Perhaps you hid yourself away because you were too scared to enter Earthblaze City." "Fine, then," Zhang Yuochen said. "How can I decline such an insistently offered challenge? I have one condition, though." "Name your condition," Huang Li, happy that he had finally enraged Zhang Yuochen. "The royal palace is not a suitable place for this fight," Zhang Yuochen said. "We should host it outdoors. I heard that the Colosseum of the Martial Market has recently been renovated and reopened. We shall hold our duel the 3 days from now if you still have the courage to follow through on your challenge." "The Colosseum of the Martial Market?" Huang Li exclaimed, glancing towards Zhang Tangai. "When you entered the Colosseum of the Martial Market to fight, you had to sign a life and death contract." Huang Li had only cultivated to the mid-stage of the Earth realm. He was not sure whether he could defeat Zhang Yuochen. What if Zhang Yuochen revealed hidden strength and killed him in the Colosseum of the Martial Market? "Ninth brother, you two are only crossing blades," Zhang Tangai said. "There's no need to take this to the Colosseum of the Martial Market." "You are wrong, seventh brother," Zhang Yuochen said. "This is no ordinary spar." Brother Huang's words have made this a quarrel between the Yantai suzerain and the school of the martial market, with both their reputations on the line. Since Brother Huang issued this challenge himself, this duel should be a fair fight on equal ground so that there will be no doubt about the legitimacy of his defeat. "Isn't that so, Brother Huang?" Huang Li glanced at Zhang Tangai again. Zhang Tangai nodded his head. "Fine," Huang Li said in agreement. "I accept the ninth prince's terms. 3 days from now, we shall fight in the Colosseum of the Martial Market. If you have no more business, I will leave now," Zhang Yuochen said. The ninth Commandery Princess departed with Zhang Yuochen. After arriving at the Jade Palace, the ninth Commandery Princess smiled. "You made me nervous for a moment," she said. "I was so afraid you would fall into their trap. Luckily, you were clever enough to see through their scheme and turn it back on them." On that note, ninth brother, how powerful is Huang Li? What are your chances of winning? Huang Li has cultivated to the mid-stage of the Earth realm and is a master of well-honed martial arts. Zhang Yuochen said. What? His cultivation has reached the mid-stage of the Earth realm. What should we do? The ninth commandery princess said, her voice filled with tension. Ninth brother, why did you accept his challenge if you knew about his cultivation? What if? Since I know his cultivation, Zhang Yuochen said with a smile, I'm sure I can defeat him or kill him. Ninth commandery princess felt a surge of relief that she hid behind a cold gaze. They've gone too far today, she said. If we don't deter them, who knows how they will try to slander you in the future. Don't take this small matter too seriously. Keep practicing hard and continue down your own path. Zhang Yuochen said, patting the ninth commandery princess on her shoulder before walking inside the palace. The ninth commandery princess was invited to come dine with concubine Lin, while Zhang Yuochen entered the time and space spinal to continue refining the three-leaf holy clover. Time was precious, and he had to seize every minute and second he could to practice. Zhang Tangai residence in the palace was brightly lit. Eldest brother, what should I do if Zhang Yuochen has reached the Earth realm and tries to kill me in the Colosseum of the Martial Market? Huang Li asked anxiously. If Zhang Yuochen had only cultivated to the completion of the Black Realm, Huang Li was confident he could compete with Zhang Yuochen. But what if he had reached the Earth realm? Zhang Tangai looked completely calm. What are you worried about? He asked Huang Li lightly. You are a peerless genius who has cultivated to the mid-stage of the Earth realm. Even if you are no match for him, it should be easy enough for you to escape the battle. Am I wrong? It's just. Huang Li was still worried. After all, Zhang Yuochen had managed to defeat Xungahai. If they were going to fight to the death, Huang Li had good reason to fear Zhang Yuochen. When Huang Li uttered all his provocations, he never thought Zhang Yuochen would actually dare to kill him. A decisive battle in the Colosseum of the Martial Market was something else entirely. Zhang Tangai took out a bronze medal and passed it to Huang Li. This is a formation shield refined by an array master, he said. You only need to infuse your genuine chi into the formation shield to activate its inscription. The energy will condense into an array shield which will block blows for you. If Zhang Yuochen's cultivation has truly reached the Earth realm, using this formation shield will save your life. Thank you very much, elder brother. Huang Li said, heart overflowing with happiness. He knelt on the ground and kowtowed to Zhang Tangai before accepting the bronze medal. Now that Huang Li had the formation shield, he no longer feared Zhang Yuochen. Leave me, Zhang Tangai said with a wave of his hand. Once Huang Li left, Zhang Tangai clutched her hand to his chest. A stinging pain rippled through his innards. Damn. I never thought Xingkong's cultivation would be so powerful. He defeated me even though I've already reached the completion of the Earth realm. It's a pity I only practiced the 6 mysterious martial arts. If I practiced the most powerful exercises of the Yuntai Suzerain, the Holy Universe reaching skills, Xingkong wouldn't stand a chance. Zhang Tangai slammed his fist down on the desk. With a creaking sound, the rosewood desk was reduced to a fine powder. Although the 6 mysterious martial arts were inferior class exercises from the ghost level, they were not complete exercises and couldn't be compared to the Holy Universe reaching skills. Among the young generation of the entire Yuntai Suzerain, only Hanku, the daughter of the Master, practiced the Holy Universe reaching skills. To gain the Holy Universe reaching skills, Zhang Tangai had to first reach Hanku. Although he couldn't practice other exercises right now, this warrior would gain the opportunity to do so after he surpassed the completion of the Heaven Realm. Then he could pursue other exercises and extend himself into other realms of practice. Zhang Tangai was determined to seize the Holy Universe reaching skills, all for the sake of his future plans. His objective was not merely to become a martial arts legend, he wished to exceed the status of martial arts legend and reach the legendary sacred realm. Luckily, Hanku currently had fond feelings for him. One could say that she and her Holy Universe reaching skills would be easy meat for Zhang Tangai. The Cayenne's Yui Commandery supported the marriage between Zhang Yuochen and Commandery Princess Yanjun. I have to win over Hanku and gain support from the Yuntai Suzerain. With my superior talent over Zhang Yuochen, the title of Elder Prince would be good as mine. Zhang Tangai took a deep breath. 6 hues of light gushed from his body as he started healing. 9 days passed in the time and space spinal. Over these last 9 days, Zhang Yuochen spent a mere 4 days refining 2 sprigs of 3-leaf holy clover and practiced the dragon and elephant prajna palm for the remaining 5 days. Zhang Yuochen sought to leave at least 20,000 palm prints with his strikes every day. By practicing this palm technique, he not only trained his palms, but also refined his body and stirred up his blood. Once he finished his refinement, he infused all the efficacy of the 3-leaf holy clover into his body. Once the 9 days passed, Zhang Yuochen clearly felt that his cultivation had greatly improved and that his physical quality had strengthened a bit. Even the speed of his palm strikes had quickened. With the dragon and elephant 9-fold, I could overlay 5 palm prints together to create a burst of strength 5 times as powerful. If I concentrated 5 bursts of strength into a single palm strike with my current cultivation, how powerful would that strike be? Because Zhang Yuochen had assumed the identity of Chen Yuo when he went to Earth Blaze City, he had not used the dragon and elephant prajna palm then. As Zhang Yuochen, he could now use it as he pleased. 3 days have passed on the outside. It's time to go to the Colosseum of the Martial Market. I may as well test my palm technique on Huang Li, since Zhang Tangai wants to test me with Huang Li. I shouldn't leave him unsatisfied. Zhang Yuochen, excited the internal space of the spinal, immediately left the palace and went to the Colosseum of the Martial Market. News about the upcoming duel between Zhang Yuochen and Huang Li had spread all over Yunwu City and caused quite a stir, thanks to the efforts of certain busybodies. There were even whispered rumors that the duel between these two people had something to do with Commandery Princess Yanjun. Perhaps the extremely beautiful Commandery Princess Yanjun would make an appearance at the Colosseum of the Martial Market. Those warriors were filled with anticipation for this fight.